Hey everybody, welcome to the Buddy Reviews. Today we are talking about this guy right here, not the rig itself. You've probably seen this a couple times already, but we're talking about this. So this is the Ferro Concepts half pouch, half insert. Here we go. Kangaroo insert half pocket. That's the technical term, as you can see right there. So this is, as it says there, the Kangaroo insert half pocket. You know, I am not going to open it and take it out. This thing is fantastic for allowing you to run something else back here behind your main magazines or in front of, if that's your poison. I like it this way. It allows you to run like a double mag turnover right here, or a single rifle turnover, and then your triple, and still have some administrative items. Like I have a buzzsaw in here. I've got my dead rag, because this is for BB Wars, not for the real world. I've got a VS17 panel chunk. That's more real worldy, but it's whatever. It also works in Airsoft and BB Wars. I can stick a notebook in here. You know, let's pull it out. You're trying to talk about what I can put in here. Let's give you guys a good view of the size. I didn't want to do that because it's just a pain to get in and out. But this is it. This is your half pocket. Kangaroo half pocket. Your little Ferro thing right there. Let you know it's a real deal. It's Cordura up here at the top. You've got a nice multicam matched, I think it's waterproof if I remember correctly, zipper. You've got the ITW pulls, very common on Ferro products. They're pretty great. Loop on the front, hook on the back. So it's really only compatible with legacy systems like Ferro's, where it was the loop and hook, not the hook and hook like you see on Haley and Spiritus. So if you wanted to use this half pocket, you would have to get like some sort of custom made double hook and hook shim to lay on here and stick in there. Bottom half is like this pack cloth material. It's coyote brown, and it's pretty decent. It does have a grommet at the bottom for draining, which I like. It is a color match grommet. Nice touch, Ferro. Good job. Like a good job. Let's turn it inside out. Look at the stitching. Let's see how it looks. Now I don't expect it to look bad. Ferro makes really great stuff, and I was right. It looks really good inside here. Stitching's quite good. Not a lot of crazy errant threads. Everything is pretty clean on the edging here. You can see that zipper right there. So it looks good. It's very nice. Now, sizing wise, we're at about edge to edge, 2, 3, 4, about 6 inches across. We're about 6 inches high. And the depth is kind of right about a full inch. So we're like 6, 6, and 1 for the dimensions. So you can hold a decent amount of stuff, but that gives you an idea of what you can kind of get in there, dimensionality-wise, with 6, 6, and 1. In 1, it's not exact. It puffs out a little more. You could probably get a little more down in there. What can you put in here? You can definitely get a notebook. This is a small Right in the Rain notebook. I've got a GMRS FRS frequency cheat sheet in here for hand jamming channels into like a Baofeng or an AR-152 or a TRI 152. Got a pin. I keep it all together with a little Ranger band. But that drops in nicely. No issues there. You can still get this buzzsaw in here with no issues. I can still get the VS17 chunk in here and my kill rag. Yeah, I can get that in here too without it really being a problem. I still have a little bit of space to play with too. Like if I really was just had a hard on to keep this on me, I could put this Sunto in there. And that kind of just, oh no, don't do that. That kind of just fulfills my admin requirements for most airsofting outings. You can fit medium size GPSs in here, normal size compasses like Suntos and like that, the flat ones you use for actual map reading. Pretty much with no problem. What else could you probably get in here? See if we can get a pocket knife in there. Yeah, you can fit a pocket knife in there. Medium-sized stuff, nothing crazy. You're not going to go nuts with it, but it's kind of nice to have, and it does fit in the dope well. So normally on the dope, you would have a full-size pocket like this that runs the entire length of your dope. But because we are running the turnover in here, we don't want that. We don't have that as our option. So we're doing this little half guy. Now this is where kind of getting it in can be kind of a pain. I always shim this stuff because the hook and loop starts catching and it just becomes a pain in the balls. Once you get it in here, it's good. But with the turnover in there, it takes up a little space that you normally would want for this. But once you get it in there, a little uneven. It's not too bad. So, like I just said, we're a little uneven. So where are we uneven at? Was it back here? Nope, it was up here. So let's kind of set that up. There we go. Yeah, it's not as bad. A little uneven, but nothing crazy. But once you get in there, it's great because, like I said, you can keep all the stuff you needed to keep in here, like my kill rag, because I've got that dummy corded to my kit because I am a good little boy and I follow the rules and I dummy cord everything except for my notebook. But I can still get my notebook in there if I really need to and want to, and I can definitely get this buzzsaw. I'm not going to go into details what the buzzsaw is for. Not that it's really a secret, but I don't know. I'm not sure what all that stuff goes for nowadays. It could be something that I might talk about it and the wrong person might, buddy, what are you doing? Can't put out our stuff like that. Don't tell people these are secrets. But I digress. Yeah, lock that in. And I get the little VS17 panel in there. These are great. So these, let's caveat for a second, guys. Let's have a little fireside chat. So these are great for the real world. They're also good for airsoft. So if you're out there doing your thing with your buddies and you're in the woods and you're trying to talk to each other from a distance quietly, you can use one of these little pieces of an old air to ground panel, cut it up, lanyard it in, and you can just be like, hey, dude, boop, boop, look at me, and they'll see that little shine, that little bright thing, and they'll look and go, oh, he's trying to talk to me. Maybe comms are down, maybe they're just not listening to comms, who knows? But that's a great little way of communicating with one another. So I think they have their place in the BB wares as well as they do in the real world. They're fantastic. I love little pieces like that. But yeah, you get them on there and it's good. Little admin piece. It's a nice pocket. It pairs very well, as you can see, with the dope flap. And it keeps the bare minimum of administrative stuff on you that you might need for a game. Go to big games, always take a notebook, guys. Write down pertinent information, but it's great. Little spiral bound ones will fit in here too. That's one of the big fat chunky boy notebooks. The spiral bound ones will take up even less space, so pretty good. Definitely a great little piece of kit. I recommend it. If you want the ability to run some administrative stuff in your kit, but you don't want the full giant pocket, this little half pocket Kangaroo insert is kind of the way to go. I'm not sure where else these would be really compatible, or where else these would really come into play flap-wise. I don't think they'll work with the tier maybe behind it. You might be able to get away with that, or something weird like that, but they're pretty much mostly made for the dope and for this concept. That's all I got, guys. I hope you got something out of this. Not crazy long review. I hope I covered all the bases. If there's any questions you have, let me know. As always, get out there, man. Play some Airsoft. Be a bunch of dorks. Don't be afraid to try different stuff. Always make sure you have a little bit of administrative kit on you because it's necessary. LARP smarter, not harder. And I'll see you on the field. Take care.